Let's get a dog. Let's get a dog. Hi. You're so annoying. Alexa, play the new Taylor Swift.
Me, featuring Brandon Urie of Panic at the Disco by Taylor Swift.
Good morning. I look really... That's new. Oh boy. I've been on Curology for like a couple of months. But I stopped in the middle because I ran out and I didn't feel like paying anymore. But then like the second I stopped using it in my routine, it all came back. So I was like, oh shit. But I've been using it, and I have to always get over a hump when I use Curology that my skin's texture like changes and gets a little rough and bumpy, and then it's fine. But we're in that phase, and my skin is greasy, and I'm on my period, and all this stuff is going on, so I have to keep telling myself that this is all temporary. I found my old camera. I didn't find it. I knew where it was, but I picked it up for the first time ever in a long time yesterday. And I used to think this thing was like bulky and heavy and awful, and I stopped bringing it places because I was like, this thing is ginormous. And it has a front monitor, which I love and I really miss because I've been using my Canon 60D, I think it is, for YouTube videos, and that one does not have a front monitor. And I have to always, it's a huge part of the process is to get it just to focus on what I want it to. I use my like foam roller and I sit it in the chair where I sit, and I focus on that and then I cannot move the chair for the rest of the video because I'm afraid it's going to go out of focus. This one I can just preset what I want it to focus on, which is the center of the frame, which is great, and I can see myself, which is a little distracting. And then I was holding it and picking it up and I was like, this thing is so light, because it's not a DSLR, it's technically just a nicer point and shoot camera. So I may bring this with me to vacations and stuff. So welcome to the second channel. The second channel was originally going to be Creative Dumping Ground, which it still kind of is, where I was just posting guitar covers that I've been working on, and I did a little study with me / bookstore vlog because I love books and I don't get to show that on my main channel. I think this is going to be a bit more of a vlog channel. The only like vlogs I'll post on my main is Broadway stuff, which you'll probably be getting another one at the end of the month because I'm seeing Mean Girls on Broadway. That was my Christmas present. And we're staying overnight, and we're staying in a different part of New York, which is kind of nice because I don't like staying near Times Square. So this camera is not the best quality. Like, well, I know right now in the viewfinder it kind of looks good to me, but I know when I put it on the computer and blow it up it's gonna look fuzzy. And I look amazing because I just woke up about an hour ago. But I have a lot of stuff I need to do today, so I thought I'd do a little, like, just calming vlog productivity thing a la Cheyenne Barton. If you haven't seen Cheyenne Barton, she is excellent. I wish I could draw like her, but I also followed her because she also does acting and stuff, and it's nice to watch her day to day, and I think she's adorable. She looks like somebody I know. She looks like my friend's girlfriend. But yeah, I like it. I'd like to have a place on the YouTube where I can talk about whatever I want and not have to be on. Like, I have like a kind of persona, which is very close to who I am in real life, on the main channel. It's a bit more sarcastic and a bit more energetic and a little bit, you know, this. Where here I just kind of want to be myself, not have to share too many opinions, and just go about my day. So today on the docket, we are going to clean this horrendousness and that horrendousness and this horrendousness. Yeah. I've been meaning to do a big ol' purge. We're gonna place you back on your perch here. I've been meaning to do a big ol' purge of my books, my clothes, not a la Marie Kondo, because like I have weird feelings about Marie Kondo, but like it's fine if other people do it, but it's like not for me. But I do know I need to get rid of a ton of stuff, so, and just like reorganize and stuff, because there's things I don't use. My biggest issue is with getting rid of things is finding a sustainable way to do so, because a lot of people are purging a lot of things right now, and I'd like to find a place where I know that it's not gonna all end up in a landfill. So I'm always a little bit cautious about getting rid of a ton of stuff. I choose to go to Savers to give my stuff, because I know that even if they can't find use in selling it, they find sustainable ways to recycle it. I don't know how much truth there is to that. It's all on their own website, but right now it seems like my best option. So now that I know there's a place, I'm thinking about purging books. Books I've been donating to my local library, which is very nice because I've spent many, many, many years at the local library, and I just want to give back. So I gave them my last big purge of books, but I think I'm gonna have to purge again because I have no room on the bookshelves anymore. All my recent books are stacked next to my dresser. They're on the other side. You can see them. So yeah, I have quite a few like new releases that I've been waiting for to come out this year, but I don't have any room for them. But we have a big old built-in downstairs that has been kindly offered up to me as well, because it's not full. And they're like, if you want to bring your books down here just so you can still have them until you move out and everything, because I really want to move out. Maybe not this year, but I do want to make steps towards figuring out how. Yeah, so it'd be nice to keep the books until I move out and have room for all my books, rather than just my tiny little box bedroom. So yeah, that's my day. Join me.
So ideally you want to do it like this, then way out a little bit. You want to hold it a little bit above. You can't get that. Great.
With the settings, because you can set it to shoot like depending on, I'm tucking in my shirt, depending on what the light is like. And we've got a mix of like cloudy daylight / tungsten light / like shade. because it's cloudy outside. Just good. I'm terrible at tucking in my shirts, but I like them to... Maybe I should just tie it. Should I tie it? Should I tie it? There's my stomach. Hello world. Should I just tie it? I used to work a retail job where like they'd encourage knots in everything, like dresses, shirts, shorts. They're like, knots are really in right now. And I was like, that doesn't work everywhere. Is this fine? Is this fine? I don't have a high enough waist for this. This'll do. This'll do. I like this shirt a lot. I got it at Plato's Closet, which is a thrift store, I guess you could call it, near us. And my friend took me, she buys a lot of stuff from thrift stores, and I've been trying to get into it, and it was $6. But going back to my lighting tangent, I've chosen, I think, shooting under daylight. I think that works. Basically, everything else made me look super orange, and that's not that's the opposite of what I want. So I've been changing the settings based on the lighting and all my angles. So we'll see how this goes. I have to wash these sheets and my comforter and my pillow shams because they've been on here for quite some time. So I think I'm adding that to the to-do list. I gotta wash these because it's been quite a bit. Okay, so I just recently, like 2 seconds ago, look at these lens flares, my goodness. Took down, I had a bunch of blue sticky notes right here, which were lists of stocks that I thought would be good stock options because I was doing a project. But it's gone now because the project, turns out, is not that important. Thanks, Financial Lit. But I have all these quotes that some I've made up because YouTube is very discouraging, especially when you spend hours and hours making something and no one watches it. But I thought I'd like explain where the quotes came from. So, Step Into the Daylight and Let It Go is a Taylor Swift quote, actually, from a article she did, and I have it on my phone too. I had the same background for a very long time. I'm very picky about my backgrounds. This one says, "You are the commander of this ship," which was from a book. Actually, I made it up based off a book called The Loneliest Girl in the Universe. It's about a girl who was like born in space and the entire crew ends up dying and she has to command this entire spaceship by herself, and she has horrible anxiety, but watching her like get through it, I'm just like, you're the commander of the ship, which means like you're in control. Do it despite the views, they don't matter, which is basically telling me to keep doing it despite the fact that no one's probably watching because it's work and it takes time. This one is from a Amanda Palmer music video called Mr. Weinstein Will See You Now, which was about, obviously, I can't even remember his name. I know his last name's Weinstein, but he was the big movie producer who assaulted all those girls. And this really stuck with me from that song because I've definitely been in positions where my art and my message has been put through a filter, mostly by men. And they've tried to create an image for me that's not me, and so I made it very clear that when I do my art and things, it's going to be mine. I get to decide how I am perceived, and I get to decide who I am, not a guy in a suit. And then this one I had up at my dad's house too, because when I was staying there, but I kind of need it whenever I'm given an opportunity. Like, I have a lot of anxiety about various things, so usually it's not even the opportunity that scares me, it's getting to there. Just took a sip of tea. And so I overcomplicate things a lot, so I have to kind of start not thinking about the process until I've said yes. So it's sort of like, it's not brain surgery, it's an opportunity, meaning like it's not life or death. I just need to say yes to things and you'll figure it out and it'll eventually happen. And then this one is a little, you know, expletive. This came from like a different place. It was like, it was about something else. But I took it as like a, when I get anxious and stuff, there's that constant, why am I like this? Why can't I be like everybody else? Why can't I just do this simple thing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like so crappy. Nothing ever goes well for me. And I needed to stop doing that. So I'm like, you're not a fucking victim. Like, get on with it. It's your life. You can do it. And then this is my, like, I don't want to say vision board, because that's not really what it is. It's just like, I made this after the Oscars in 2018, I think, where Lady Bird was nominated, and I love Greta Gerwig, and I love Saoirse Ronan, I love, Lily Collins, too. And that's Audrey Hepburn. That's an Oscar, obviously. That's Beauty and the Beast from when it came out, in 2017. And then I have that cool, not forever, just for now, because I tend to get into places where I think I'm going to be stuck in one place forever. And I have to tell myself that, like, in 5 years, it's probably not going to be the case. That's from Jane Eyre, like the live theater production, which I have not seen, but I love Jane Eyre. Claire Novak from Supernatural, Belle, Tomorrowland, and Beauty and the Beast pin. And then the Captain Marvel patch I got at the El Capitan Theater in LA. This is not important because that's not even my password anymore. Yeah, and then this is my May calendar that I sync with my phone. And that's my other Higher, Further, Faster patch. Let's flip it around. So, I need money because I haven't been working this week. And it's a really slow season where I work. I work at a very popular outdoor brand. I'm not going to say which one because there are a few. But it's slow, so there's no real hours right now. So I joined up with this website called... This sounds like everything I say is sponsored. It's not. I am not sponsored by anybody. But it's a website where you... wow, why can't I, like, think of a good way to describe this? You caption videos for money, and it's, like, it's not, like, a job, it's, like, a little freelance thing that I'm doing on the side. I've gone through kind of the steps in, like, orientation and, like, gotten past the test and everything, but I haven't, like, started doing it and earning money, so I think I need to start doing that. So I think when I'm not working now, I'm gonna try and be doing that. And I like it because it has the same feeling as like video editing, because it's just timing out, it's typing up the captions and timing them out to pop up at the right time, and I find that kind of meditative and soothing. So yeah, we're gonna do that until my laundry is done, and then I'm going to make the bed.
We know from earlier in the video that this woman's voice is Megan, so we include her first name as the speaker ID when we don't see her speaking on.
I've never done this angle before. Okay, so I went downstairs to check on my laundry, but a package has arrived for me from Universal Music Group. I ordered a little bit of Taylor Swift merch the other day, and this must be the first of the two because she's been doing 24-hour merchandise, which is genius marketing. Which one is it? It's the blue one. That's the one I was most excited about. Some people got theirs with like confetti in the package, but I haven't, which is honestly fine because I don't know what I'd do with it. It's not in here, is it? Oh my god, there is confetti in here! What? Oh my god! That's amazing! Taylor Swift, what a class act, honestly. This is the shirt. It's for the new single, and I saw her wearing it on Insta stories, and I loved it. And then the first round of merch came out, and I was like, oh, it's not in there. Maybe I'll have to wait till the album comes out or something. And then she started doing 24-hour merch, and I was like, I gotta get the blue shirt. Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on. Okay, so it's a little bit rough, like when you first get a new t-shirt. So I'm gonna have to wash it, but it looked better with my hair down, wouldn't it? It's a crop top, which I don't normally go for, but everything else that's not cropped usually goes way down on me. So it's my shirt. It says me, #1. I'm the only one of me, baby. That's the fun of me. So it's got the chorus on the side and then Taylor Swift on the bottom. So, like, I love it. So I just finished my first captioning job, which was like 84-cent payout, but it was like educational. So it was probably a good place to start. And then I found out that I'm not supposed to be talking about the job. So there is a clip where I'm gonna have to bleep out who I'm working for. So I figured out how to like, I'm figuring out how to like figure out when I should stop. So I think my brain today went make 20 bucks today. I think I'm aiming to make at least $20 a day. So that'll be, I think, a good supplement. And it seems like pretty simple work as long as I'm not looking at anything inane or, you know, gross or something. So I'll get money at the beginning of the week and money at the end of the week. That's what I'm hoping for. I just have to get into the habit. So, good day so far. So it is almost 7 o'clock now, and I've changed out of my jeans into shorts because I'm not leaving. This is me, done and dusted for the day. Not quite done. I said I wanted to make $20 today, and then I realized it's not going to be that simple. So I'm just gonna, I think I may try to do one more captioning job tonight. And then read 28 pages of my book, Conversations with Friends, by the end of the week. But I was behind a day, but I tend to speed up towards the end. So I may read double. But yeah, I'm tired. It's getting dark outside, it's getting rainy, so it's been harder and harder for me to focus. So I may do my final job just lying in bed because sitting at the desk was starting to hurt. Yeah, and I've had to change the settings on the camera because it's dark now. So I'm under the setting for shooting under tungsten light, which is like orangey colored light, which is why I don't look as orange as if I were like, if I just left the settings as is. So I think I'm gonna stop the vlog here. And because it's already, I've edited it throughout the day and it's already over 20 minutes long. So if you're the kind of person like me who likes long vlogs, you are in for a treat. So we're gonna stop here. I don't know if I'll do this again. I liked it. And I got a lot of stuff done, but it is a lot of work. So, but I missed this camera. I gotta use it again. So this is me. Bye.